Aw. What's wrong, sweet one? Are your accommodations lagging? Perhaps it's your restraints. I was never much of a fan of chains myself. I much prefer leather. There you go. I do apologize. Your kind do have such a wonderful sense of humor. Sure, you're joking. Please, do not tell me that I stole away one of those. What do humans call them these days? You know. The unintelligent ones? Idiots. Yes, thank you. You aren't one of those, right? Oh, thank the heavens. I was afraid I have wasted a perfectly good evening. More questions? Goodness. I miss the days when Mills just screamed and cried for help. When did you all become so inquisitive? Meals? Well, yes. What else do you propose I eat? Surely you aren't suggesting I feed upon the local wildlife? Ha! And be seen as a lesser vampire by the cohorts. Outrageous. It is simply out of the question. No, you prating little thing. I am not going to just eat you. How barbaric do you think I am? I kidnapped you from the woodland. I chained you to the table surrounded by candles in the dungeons of a medieval castle. Well, first of all, I did not kidnap you. I made sure you were not a kid before I struck you unconscious. Second, the candles are for the smell. There are more corpses behind these walls than there are rats beneath the stone. Third, my castle isn't medieval. It was built in the late 1700s. It's practically fresh off the press. I assure you that this is in fact very much happening. I'm no happier about it than you are, darling. Well, I'm an individual of little appetite. When I was still human, I was never one of those banquets or gorging on anything beyond a grapevine. The problem, darling, is that you're an entire human. There's a lot of blood inside you, and I just wish I didn't have to drink all of it in one night. Must you continue to rattle those chains? I am sharing some deep personal feelings here, and you are not being a very supportive meal. No, I don't think I want to tell you more now. Clearly you have more important things on your mind. Oh, trust me, darling. You have no idea what it's like. I was practically a vegetarian before I was a vampire. Now I'm stuck plucking rather attractive humans off the streets. Yes. Like grapes off a vine. You simply could not imagine the stress it causes me. Indeed, it is a harrowing endeavour. It takes immense amount of planning to capture even one of you. Don't get me started on picking the right blood type either. Blood type? Yes. You see, blood type to a vampire is what flavours are to humans. You had that odd dark liquid in your bag, yes? The cola? To you, it is distinct from water or the juice of an orange, and so on and so on. That is how blood type works for us. One is much like water, another provides more of a boost to our stamina. Yours, in particular, leaves one of the more intoxicating effects on us. I'm a vampire, darling. Of course I have a drinking problem. See, there you are again, picking faults. First it was how I captured you, then your table, seasoned walnut might I add you, then the upkeep of my home, and now my eating habits. Oh no, please do continue. This night wasn't dreary enough without you already being in poor company. How am I the bad guy here? I've yet to lay a finger on you. Struck your head. Don't change the subject. No, I did not. Would you please just... Silence. Well done. Are you happy now? You forced my hand, and I had to forcefully compel you. You're already going to leave a sour taste in my mouth, but now my appetite is thoroughly ruined. Don't give me that look. How am I supposed to drain you dry when now I know you are not happy about this arrangement? Fine. If you must speak, then do so. But I will not have anything said about my home, table, meal prep, or other choice of clothing. Yes, clothing. Just because I am centuries old does not mean I must dress like I belong in a mausoleum. Stop looking at my Crocs. I know you want to say something. Keep it to yourself. Why don't I just drink all of your blood? Well, because then I would have to leave you down here for God knows how long until I get hungry again. The alternative is letting you roam my home until I need to feed again. Or I let you leave after I've had my fill, which is absolutely out of the question. Well, the Scarlet Court will drape me from the walls of their fortress until the sun flied my soul from my body, where I would create an exposure risk such as a runaway meal. Then, just let you. Surely you are joking, right? I live in a dingy, incredibly clean and well-kept castle amidst of frozen, ridden peaks and ceaseless blizzards. And you would actually prefer to roam the grounds as a snack than just have it over and done with here and now? No, not at all. I'm not opposed to the idea. On the contrary, some company other than the maids would be welcome. The maids? Pay them, no mind. They are lesser vampire, sworn to my service after a few ritual burnings and blood debts. Nothing very interesting. Though I will say, if they look at you and drool, you would be smart to return to whatever room I have them set up for you. To be clear, I will be feeding from you whenever I please. And any attempts to leave the grounds will, well, I'd have to send the maids to retrieve you. And I highly doubt they would return you in fewer than 5 pieces. Once you agree to this, there's no forfeiting yourself. It will be your home. Forever. Very well. I must say, I do appreciate your willingness to accommodate my needs. I get the feeling we will be spending a lot of time together. Now, However, I am afraid I am starved. Pulling away will not make this any more difficult, darling. Do us both a favor. And accept you belong to me now.